The public safety referendum is going to be on the ballot on the October 3rd election, the same time where you vote for City of Memphis mayor. And what it is to restore benefits that were taken away from Memphis police and firefighters. The primary thing is to restore the health care to the pre-65 retirees who will have no health care when they retire. So Memphis employees, police and fire especially, can retire after 25 years because of the level of work that they are under. And right now they're not able to retire. They're having to work well into their 60s and 70s in order to keep the benefits that they currently have.
And did you say that there is no Social Security
right.
that's paid into?
So government employees do not put into Social Security. So when we retire, we will not have any pensions. We will not have Social Security. The only money that we'll have is what we and the city has contributed into a 401A, 401B type retirement program. Voting starts September 13th and it will go until October 3rd, Election Day. And also great things about the public safety referendum, not only will it restore healthcare benefits and pensions, but it will also go towards pre-K and road maintenance.
So Lisa, could you tell me why you're volunteering on this project today to help make the public aware?
Yes. I'm volunteering because I'm concerned about public safety in the city of Memphis. My husband has served the city as a police officer for over 20 years, and I'm concerned about what happens to him when he retires, and whether or not he can even retire because we would be able to afford his health care. I'm concerned for other officers and firefighters who have had other issues, like maybe they've fought fires, they have lung issues, cancer, anything that happens. You treat your body that way, and you are a public servant, and you will never say no. If somebody needs your help, you run into that fire, you drive your vehicle maybe even over 100 miles per hour to get to that person who needs your help. And for the city to have dropped these people, to have dropped these public servants, these heroes, is unconscionable.
Where we can read the actual referendum?
Yes, ma'am. So if you log on to the internet and go to rescue901.net, it will have all the information about the referendum and what it's about. And you can also go on there to volunteer to work polls, because we need as many volunteers as we can.
I'm concerned for my family, but I'm also concerned for the other families. Concerned about what kind of officers and firefighters will want to work for our city. How many officers and firefighters do we have to lose because of this situation? We're asking you, the citizens of Memphis, since the city council could not assist us, we're asking you to help us. Please vote for this referendum. We want to hire more officers, qualified officers and firefighters. We also want to help the children in the pre-K program. We want to help with the pothole situation. We all know when we drive the streets of Memphis, we have a problem with potholes, and our cars are showing it. We're asking that the emergency vehicles be able to drive down our roads.
Yes, ma'am. So back in 1978, the Memphis Police Department and the Memphis Fire Department actually went on strike because of working conditions. They wanted fair pay, they wanted good retirement. Up to that point, the city did not have a solid retirement program for police and first responders. So after the departments went on strike, it also helped establish the Memphis Police Association and the Memphis Firefighter Association as the actual bargaining unit of the Memphis Police and Memphis Fire Department. It also created the pension system that we know of now, and the retiree health care. So because of that, it was able to give officers with 25 years of service and firefighters with 25 years of service the ability to retire and receive 62.5% of their highest paid as they were on the department. Also, they were able to have health insurance for them and their spouse, with the city covering 70% and the employees contributing 30%. So what happened July 1st, 2014, the city council voted to remove those from first responders and all city employees in that matter. So what that did is made it to where anyone that had less than 7.5 years on and behind, they no longer had pensions, and anyone with the city of Memphis lost retiree health care. So it's been real hard for first responders, it's been real hard for all of us.
Memphis, don't you think that we need more public servants, more officers, more firefighters out there qualified to help us? Memphis is a wonderful place, absolutely amazing people. It's a small minority who've decided that it's going to be a city of crime, and we don't agree with that. We think that it is a beautiful city, and we need to take it back. We need to take good care of it. We need to love it, because we do. We love the citizens, and that's just my little story.
So what else can you tell me about this?
So when the city council voted to take away the pension and the retirement health care, we tried really hard to negotiate with them to restore those benefits. The administration at the time and the city council actually told us if we could find a way in order to restore the benefits, they would be willing to listen. And over the course of a couple years, the police association and the fire association has presented different means, but the city has shot them all down. So this was one of the most clear and effective resolutions we could come up with, was to actually pass a referendum and get it on the ballot for the voters to vote, so we could have our benefits, which is very similar to what the police and firefighters did when they went on strike in 1978, because it actually made the MOU, which is what the bargaining units of the Memphis and Police Fire Association actually became law. And the city, when they took the benefits away, they violated that contract that they made with its employees. So the police department at the time that the benefits were cut, you had well over 2,000 police officers and their spouses. In the fire department, you had well over 1,000 firefighters and their spouses whose benefits were taken away. So this has had a major effect on city employees.
The morale.
The morale has been terrible. We have lost hundreds of officers. We are currently short over 400 officers right now. And firefighters, we're losing firefighters left and right, going back to other cities, and it's been really hard to recruit. Other cities currently right now are offering better packages for first responders. A lot of them are coming to Memphis and recruiting our officers. They're offering anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000 sign-up bonuses. They're offering pensions. They're offering a better retirement when you do retire with your pension. Some are offering up to 85-90% of their pensions for when they retire. And there are even departments that are offering 100% free health care for employees. So it's not that we feel like we're asking for too much. We're asking for what the city agreed to, what they violated, and what we signed up for.
And I imagine that most of the other cities out there, big cities of comparable size, have very good programs.
Yeah, so there are departments across the country. I have a couple friends who left the Memphis Police Department and actually went to Austin, Texas, where they're making over $90,000 a year, and they have a very good pension program. So when they retire, they get over 80% of their salary that they had when they were on the job, as well as health insurance. Another major city like Atlanta, Georgia, did the same thing that Memphis did at one point. They took the pension away from its employees, but they did some research and they found that the pension program was actually cheaper than the program that they brought to replace the pension. So they actually restored the pension. And most municipalities the size of Memphis have pensions and retirement, healthcare retirement, especially for their employees.
So it's less expensive if you contribute to a pension rather than having to train new people.
According to people that the Memphis Police Association hired, they ran all the numbers, and we even presented those facts to the city council that they were able to prove that it was cheaper to stay in the current pension plan than it was to pull out of it.
All right. right. Well, thank you. And the date again is October 3rd that the public needs
Yes,
to
ma'am.
vote?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. October 3rd.
Thank you so much
Thank you.
for explaining it.